Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Andrew Kirchhoff, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm going to be talking about 4 tips that I have for you guys for the fantasy season in order to help you out a little bit before the first game of the season begins with the Falcons and the Eagles in about 2 hours. And I have my Super Bowl predictions for the 2018-2019 season. Okay, so let's start off with the 4 tips I want to talk about. Okay, I want to first talk about Week 1, right? A lot of you have been asking me questions. Oh, should I start this? Should I start that? Let's be real, okay? Week 1 is not the end-all, be-all. Whether you win or lose this week, it does not define your team. Yes, one win is going to make a difference for some of you as the season progresses. But honestly, losing in Week 1 is not going to, you shouldn't be trading your team away. You shouldn't panic. Panic is not good. And I 100% believe that no matter what happens in Week 1, it's not the end-all, be-all. Just stay calm and carry on, right? So, tip number 2, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, I have a selfless plug, Kappa. Yeah, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. Now, let's talk something about this subscribing thing. For those of you who already have subscribed, thank you so much. It's actually unbelievable how many subs I've gotten as of late. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm going to be bringing it out consistently, so if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel to help you throughout the season, okay? Tip number 3 that I have, okay? Yes, it's Week 1. Some teams have bad matchups. But if in doubt, or when in doubt, play your studs, okay? If you went out and you drafted Gronkowski in the 3rd round, okay, you should start him every week. Why? Because you drafted him to be the best player or the best tight end on your team, right? Don't go and try to start Jack Doyle over him because you think it's a tough matchup, right? A lot of you have asked, Andrew, why'd you say to sit Russell Wilson? Well, I don't personally believe he's going to have a great week. But if it hurts you too much to sit him on the bench, then go ahead, by all means, start him because you drafted him to be your starter at the end of the week, right? So go for it. Play your studs, okay? And my last piece of advice for fantasy, okay? You do not win your fantasy league from the team that you drafted, okay? The team that you drafted initially will not look the same when week 14 rolls around and you are in that fantasy playoffs. Now, yes, you will be in that fantasy playoffs because you're watching my YouTube channel and you're getting my advice, hey. But you will not have the similar looking team. There will be trades made, there will be injuries, there will be waiver wire pickups. Your team is not going to look the same, okay? If it does, you've somehow managed to either completely ignore your team or you've drafted the best team, which is highly unlikely, right? So your team is never going to look the same. It's always going to change on a week-to-week basis. So again, you have to work on it. You don't win by just drafting a good team. You have to continue to progress and make your team better as the weeks go on. So those are my 4 tips of advice going into this 2018 season. Now let's get to my Super Bowl prediction, who I think is going to win this season. It's pretty difficult to guess as of right now, but if I was to, and I'm going to guess that the Super Bowl is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars coming out of the AFC, and I'm going to guess the Minnesota Vikings coming out of the NFC. Winner, I'm going to have the Jaguars winning it all. That's who I think is going to be my Super Bowl champions this coming season. What do you think? Go in the comments below. Am I an idiot for picking the Jaguars? Is Blake Bortles a bum? Do I have a love for Blake Bortles that I can't ignore? I don't know. I like their defense. I think they're stacked as of right now. And so are the Minnesota Vikings. I think those are the top 2 defenses in the NFL. And they're going to carry them throughout the playoffs to that Super Bowl. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars will pick up a Super Bowl win. So go down below into the comments. Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? And who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year? Or 2018-19 season? Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for your time. For those of you, again, who have subscribed, I really appreciate it. And for those of you who have questions down below, go ahead, ask. I'll try to get to them as fast as I possibly can. And anyway, thank you very much. And until next time, I'll see you guys.